very interesting subject matter. We know in Canada they've actually brought into place this subject matter, government legal assisted suicide, where people can voluntarily ask to be euthanized. Now, this connects so well with the research that we put up on the videos thus far, videos that dealt with legal aids, because that's really acquired immune deficiency syndrome. You got that when you took on the inducement to be the surety for the government legal surname that made you a debtor, when in fact you were completely debt free based on the event of the birth and the death of Jesus Christ, who purchased you. Now, and canceled out all debt. Now, when we go to the word custom, this is very key, because everything you do in the world of commerce is based on the fact that you're deemed to be a customer. So the word customer or custom, its etymology is very unique, because it starts off basically, it comes up with costume, and then it says see suicide. The word suicide. Now you wonder about that. Well, when you look at it in the sense, the options I have, am I going to be a legal customer of a system of government that charges fees and fines and has a duty, debt, and obligation that is something that will require your spirit and your energies to such a level that you may not have any time for anything spiritual at all. We can see the fact that that wording or that definition makes total sense. So in the world of legal, you have to wear a costume or put on a covering to cover up what is truth, to operate in the legal fiction, to be a citizen of something you really aren't. It's all imagination. So this truly, in the inducement that happens at the very beginning when the parents fill the document out, even though they may have believed, their belief led them to put down something that was private into the public, they actually were deceived. It was a misconception of birth at that point. The only thing that belonged to the Caesar or the legal custom end was the surname, that it was the custom that needed to be given. Render to Caesar what is Caesar. So the government legal assisted suicide really begins in this world, in the concept of what we're talking about, when you basically take on that burden, but they're there for you to actually assist yourself in actually committing spiritual suicide, but also what is considered to be legal suicide, because you've gone down a path that's taken away your absolute exemption and protection from God. So walking into the world of Satan is certainly suicide, and that's what happened in the Garden of Eden. They ate from the forbidden fruit. They laid claim to something that wasn't theirs and committed what would have been theft or larceny, which is no different than the test that occurs on this document. And that certainly was the test of Job. So it's, even though we enunciate the word Job in the Bible as Job, the way I'm saying it now, but the test of Job was, would he serve God only for material gain, or would he do it strictly out of love and loyalty for his respect for God and what he provided for him? And so Satan tested that. So in this arrangement here, it's really the test of Job, because Job is defined in the English dictionary as official public business for private dishonest gain. So that would require the interference of what is private, what belongs to you, interfering into a public realm. And therefore, the government certainly does provide assistance, because this is what you require. You need this certificate, this bond, to say that you've entered into that, and you'll be a surety for your own suicide.